Hey, Super Theorist. Cindy here. Since I explained why I hate Animus on Monday, I figured I might as well just explain why I hate Michael. Actually, no. Why I hate Chuck. The whole caboodle of why I hate Chuck right now. And spoilers if you haven't seen the finale of season 14. Okay. First thing I hate about Chuck, he didn't even try to appear until season 5. Even then, Sam didn't believe in God, but he did believe in angels. Dean never believed in angels or God. Kind of ironic considering they deal with demons, so they kind of have to deal with angels at some point. But I digress. The thing is, though, Castiel said that God commanded they get Dean out of hell. But that was obviously not God. That was most likely Michael. You have to assume that God left the building at about season 1-ish, because that's when the supernatural books started. So that's 5 whole years. Chuck was just Chuck. Chuck was a prophet. And prophet. See, Chuck lied about being a prophet. Now, I don't know if Chuck is actually a prophet before he became God, but the fact that he wrote about supernatural and had all of those visions, he could have just implanted that Chuck is a prophet into all the angels, because don't forget, Castiel does say that the angels have the prophets branded into their minds. The thing is, prophets can only be chosen once one prophet dies, another is given, and so on and so forth. So why did it take to season 7? Why did it take 2 whole seasons, 2.25 seasons, for a new prophet to be chosen? I'll tell you why. Because Chuck decided to turn off the fact that he was a prophet. The thing about Chuck being a prophet, lying about being a prophet, that's just like Animus lying about being a little kid. It has the same effect, but instead of lying to teenagers, you're lying to hunters. You're lying to people who will kill you. Somehow, some way, someday. And that's just the lying thing. He was making money. Chuck was making money off of the Winchesters suffering in a way. And that is horrible. That is... Dean, he had daddy issues? Man. Daddy issues, yeah. Gabriel hates God for some reason, probably because of why he left the building, because of his brothers. Because God left the building and let his brothers do whatever. And I believe it was because of God leaving the building in Apocalypse World that caused the apocalypse. And that is reason numero uno. That's bad because Apocalypse is bad. And well, I mean, there's more than that reason. Chuck at the end of season 14, I mean, he wanted to kill a little kid. He wanted to kill a kid. And that is, I mean, that is something Lucifer would do. That is something Lucifer should do, not God. And not, I mean, yes, I've already stated my idea and prediction for season 15, but 15's finale, but I mean, it's still, he killed Jack for honestly no reason. And he convinced Dean to do it. Dean to kill him. That is not something Chuck should do. To add to that, Chuck left the building for absolutely no reason. I mean, he does give the reason that he left because we were being childish and we needed to grow up. Yeah, people thought, well, but Dean gives his own point.
Were you even aware, or did you just tune it out?
I was aware, Dean.
But
He was aware, and he let that all happen? Okay, I definitely now cannot wait for them to kill Chuck next season. Alright, for my question of the day, what do you guys think? Do you think, that Chuck is gonna die? Well, I mean, he's most likely gonna die, but do you think he's ever gonna, repay his sins? Ever think he's gonna, own up to them? Leave your thoughts down below. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more. Catch ya on the flip side.